Greetings and good morning, young men's Christians and their families. Today's episode is entitled Dream Team. Not in the sense of dream team like the basketball team, but your personal dream team. I know sometimes you've probably wondered, as I have, when you see two people who look to be of equal talent, ability, or intelligence, and you wonder why one seems to be exceedingly well, and the other one seems to not be going anywhere. Much of that may have to do with their dream team. Let's look at the word team first. The word team, defined by Merriam-Webster, is a group of people who work together. That means when forming your dream team, or those people who work with you together, there are three essential ingredients to those members of that team. One, they buy into your purpose. What does that mean? They fully support who you are and where you're trying to go. They're not naysayers. They're not jokingly talking you down. They're not working behind your back to see you fall. They're not pretending to be on your side, but really they're trying to see you fall, go up themselves. Two, their character is beyond reproach. What does that mean? That means that there's somebody who's living a good life. They're living a life that you would admire, a life that's just and true and kind and good to people in general. And three, you have natural chemistry. That means the two of you could be friends irregardless of what's going on. You could talk easily with each other. You just naturally flow together easily. Now, once you find a person that has those three ingredients, now you begin to build your dream team. Now, the dream team has several very important components, and one of those is no one person should be your whole team. Of course, as the word team says, it says a group working together. That means that, for example, if you're married, your significant other, your spouse, your husband, your wife should not be your everything. It should not be a person that you go to when you need advice, when you need to be comforted, when you just need somebody to pal around with. That's too much pressure and responsibility on any one person. Your dream team, once again, should be composed of several people. Now, there are two essential people in that dream team. One, the person beside you, and two, the person above you. Now, what do I mean by that? The person beside you should be your confidant, per se, your helpmate, someone who knows you better than you even imagine they know you, someone who you can lean on and trust to support you and support your efforts, and they speak more highly about you than you may even speak about yourself. And they just fill in the gaps and do things that you're not even expecting them to do, and they're just there for you. Now, of course, that person could be your wife or your husband. And in the case that you're single, it could be your best friend. It could even be your mother, your father. It could be anyone. Now, the other person who's extremely essential is the person I said above you. I don't mean above you in a heavenly sense, because, of course, God, faith is all essential to this. I'm talking about someone who's hopefully in your profession or your purpose that you're driving towards, and two, has been there for a while, so they have experience. What I'm saying is that this person should not be a novice. This person should be someone who has wisdom to give to you. And why these two people are so important? Because even in the case of Jesus himself, Jesus Christ, he went to God up for counsel, but he also had his disciples to comfort him on his walk, to speak to on his daily basis. So those two things are essential to you. But the most important thing about these two people is that you trust them enough to let them speak into your life. What does that mean? You trust what they say to you. You don't disregard it and say, forget that, they don't know what you're talking about. That you believe in their wisdom, you believe in their knowledge, you trust it enough to take it into your heart and grow from it. And why is this important? Because all of us must be very careful about who we let speak into our hearts. Because from the heart, all things come. That means that Whatever it is you have inside of you and whatever it is you believe about yourself is what motivates you every day. So once again, these two people, the one beside you, your confidant, your confidant, and the one above you, your counselor, your support, your life coach, per se. Once you have those two in place, the other members of your teams are more of your resource people. People who may have knowledge in the area that you don't have, where they give you knowledge, let's say, about finances, and you give them knowledge about, let's say, health and how to eat better, and you exchange knowledge and resources. Now, mind you, some of these people on your team may be people who are in a role where they're being paid. Like, let's say you want to establish a business, a member of your team may be your lawyer or your accountant in a role where you're paying them. But irregardless of if you're paying them or not, it's essential that either way, they have the three essential ingredients. That one, they're in line with your purpose, they fully support it, and they're there for you and your purpose. Two, they have the character that's beyond reproach, which means they're a good person. They're good to others, they have a fear of God, and they're living their life in the right way. And three, you have natural chemistry and lateral flow together. And that's the basis of your dream team. Well, that's it, family. Hope you enjoyed this short word from the Young Men's Christian Center. Have a blessed day. God bless.